Do I already have melee weakness 3? I do. Okay, that's kind of spooky. Put this here then. Oh, but I do put the egg in front of me, right? I do. Okay, cool. Alright, so that can work. Didn't put the first of kin yet. Or the salvage machine, but I think I can work with that, and I can get... The spider value, I think, won't be so big right now, so maybe just get the bogfly and the salvage machine. Well, I guess it could still be an okay thing to have in the back lines. And if nothing else, it's a card I can burn, right? Well, they cost 0, so not really. Alright, so... just do this, like... Make deployable burst 2, 16. 3, it's a bigger one, or 11 burst 2. One size. All I mean. Oh, this has 31 health too. Let's take that. Put that here. Use bounty. Oh, I should have probably used bounty echoes there. But, I was like, wait, you get revenge? Why? But now I understand that. Okay, don't need to kill that. And place this down. You want to do this, and probably just this. Right, to prevent the burst. Although the burst is only 3 times, so it's not a lot of damage. But let's just do it like that. Yeah. Wait, it didn't... Eh? It didn't break? I'm confused. Why would it have broken? Okay. Atlas 35. Weird. Okay. Like it had the exclamation mark as if it was gonna break. Oh, it did. Okay. Oh. Now we have a reliable way to consume cards, so that's, of course, nice. I want to just etch it. Wait, did I not? Did I not consume a card there? Oh, I can do this also. Do that. What? Oh, a card has to be consumed. Or like, you have to play a card with consume, not consuming cards. Those are 2 different things. Understood. Alright, let's just break this guy then. Gonna do this like this. Take this, play that, and then play this guy up here by himself. Honestly, just so I can power. Never mind, I cannot use that. Fuck. Imagine being able to do math. Couldn't be me. Is there any way I can do it actually? Roll it. Insert. Oh, that's melt. 2, and then alright, because I can only stay at 3 by doing this, right? And here I go to 2 and then 3 again, so I can't no matter what I do. Right. Well, in that case, let's just do this. And still want to place this guy down. Whatever. Good to go. Make another spider. Oh, that's nice. Let's just take this. This. salvage this. Put this here. Again, just to start powering these up since I have that synergy with it. Would of course also be good on the spider here. In the account that it has a lot of burst. Here I can do this just to power it up as well. I can just do this just to further lower the damage I take. Like, of course the axe would have been better on this, but I wasn't too concerned about making it past this fight, so. Not the axe, the hammer rather. Right, at the end of the turn, return a random consume spell to your hand. That's cool. Although, I guess like kinda. Ooh, this is nice actually. Now I can do this before I put any units in a room. Although honestly, it's not so interesting because now that you don't put these, like in the first game, I think putting intrinsic into this was better because there was no deployment phase, so you could do it in a room, fill up the things, and then just like not put Ember Drain on anything. Now where you can't really do that anymore. Return Soul is actually quite nice, I think, especially with Spell Chain. It's a good way to also consume things faster. Crafted equipment could of course be pretty good too. Trap Shoot I honestly really like for flying bosses as well, because you can kind of get rid of some of the annoying effects if you have the units on the top floor. So both of these are pretty tempting. Mana is not something I have tons of, but not something I'm super struggling with. If I can lower the cost of some of my smelting things, I think we are in business. And both of these are, of course, quite good. So let's take the pyre thingamajig. And let's take out some like cars that I'm struggling to really make much use of right now. Spider, I mean the Spike Driver is fine. I think the Weldling is okay as well. It's an expensive 2 cost though, that's the only problem. Like for something that without any upgrades it doesn't do that much. So I could probably take one of them out. And then I could probably take a salvage out. And now I'm pretty sure I've done more than 9 cuts, but there's no counter. Just gonna put the suggestions. Alright, so don't need to purge things. Real Forge could be nice. Wormkin could also be nice, so let's just go. Well, this is a pretty good quick Bogfly is of course very nice. The Echo Growth, the fact that this is now a 3 size unit, that's a 2 cost, I don't like so much. I think the Bog Crystal is I see myself getting more good things out of. Don't really have any health to recover. I should check the Merchant of Steel first because that's probably where most of the money go. Multi-Strike 2, which of course on something like this is quite good. So now you have quick and multi-strike 3 on 3 units, or sorry, 2 units, which with equipment can make for some pretty fun combinations. And I can probably put this thing on this instead and really pump up a unit. I don't Echo Slab has not been changed in Shop Plus, right? I think there's only this. I think it's this, or maybe it's +5 in a regular shop. Not entirely sure. What I could do is put this on this guy so that he gets a nice chunk of armor given to me. Large slab, honestly, can't really see myself ever using that. Outside of if I already have like a small modifier on someone. Or if I'm somehow playing like, you know, just 2 units in a floor or something like that. Reroll here. First for endless and -1. That's of course solid. This is also quite good. Especially for... I think the first of kin definitely benefits from this. Conductor Steward also technically benefits from this, but it benefits less, I think. Like, this is really good to be able to fit him into my current floors so that I can put him in with like the bogflies and everything else. This is better for this unit specifically to be a bit more standalone. Or like, sorry, less standalone and more of a team unit, like putting it maybe behind a spike driver or something. Let's take it on the first of kin. Even though, of course, fast is, of course, very good. Burst 4 is pretty nice for, like, little units that might do a lot of stuff. Endless and -1 cost. Do I want that on someone? I mean, I feel like here, that's fine, because it's just a 50... It's a 50 damage body, or a 50 health body. Or this, of course, just because I then make this cost 1 instead. Which lessens my mana curve. The endless aspect is less interesting. Salvaging machine is of course a solid choice for it, because then you can like use this as a suicidal like unit just to generate forge every turn, because the ability will refresh, so then you can always have +3 mana, which is nothing to be scoffed at. But with the modifier where things get their full mana cost back is a little questionable of a choice. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom. I think I'll actually put it on the salvage machine just to actually be able to generate that extra forge. Generate that extra scrap harvest. To make myself be able to pump out 3 extra mana or 2 extra mana per turn, essentially. And of course the forge value, but that's less. And like if I put it on the same floor as Conductor Steward, I can just keep making it stronger as well. So at some point maybe it stops becoming a useless unit, so to speak. Or if I put like burst 4 on it even, because then I can just keep bringing it back. Yeah, maybe the little salvage machine will become huge fucking tank, who knows?